Hello there, and thank you for tuning in to Focus on Jensen Beach. I'm Ron Rose, Executive Director of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce, and today we're at the home of Helene DeBrita, a member of the Jensen Beach Garden Club. And we'll be talking to members of the Jensen Beach Garden Club a little bit later on in the program, but first we want to show you some highlights of this weekend's Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce installation of officers, where we had Judge Mark Cianca install the officers. Our new president is Ken DeAngelis, and we'll find out who won the Volunteer of the Year, the Citizen of the Year, and the Businessman of the Year. And we'll also be showing you a new award that the Chamber will be giving out each year, the Frank A. Walker Senior Achievement Award. So we'll be talking to you in just a little bit. I want to welcome you all to the 41st Annual Installation of Officers and Directors of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. The first person that I'd like to introduce is the Honorable Congressman Tom Lewis. Congressman Lewis. And his able assistant there, Ann Decker. And I would like to also introduce our state representative, Ken Pruitt. Our county commissioner, Frank A. Walker Sr., and his lovely wife, Sarah Jane. Yeah. Port St. Lucie Councilwoman Pat Christensen and her husband, Franz. I'd like to introduce Circuit Judge Mark Cianca and his wife, Inez. Jim McGuffey, the Executive Director of the Martin County Development Board, and his wife, Marion.
One of the reasons I appreciate being here tonight is because the Chamber of Commerce, to me, represents, even in this little microcosm of the state here, which I don't mean to demean the size of your group here by any stretch of the imagination, but by the fact that you represent what America is all about. I'm unabashedly pro-American. Now, I think America is the greatest country in the world. The Lord has blessed it tremendously. We are a blessed people. And in order to keep it blessed, in order to keep it a beacon unto the world, we need people that understand commerce. And that's what you're all about. Even this unit right here, these are people that go out every day and make a living. They're business people. And somebody asked me, well, what's a business person? Well, it's anybody trying to make two ends meet in our society. And I believe government should assist you folks in trying to make a living and do those things that develop commerce and do those things to help your avenues open up so you can do the types of things that you want to do to be successful. Because I think the future of this nation lies in your hands. Okay, Robert Woods. We need Robert. I think I met about everybody, but we missed a couple of people when we were having the opening introductions. Maybe Robert was. So Robert, if you'll come forward, we're going to install you as one of the new directors, committed to commerce, correct?
Hey.
What type of?
Yes, sir.
What type of?
I own a little saloon down the street called Shuttle.
Oh, all right. That's important too, even though I may not be there, but that's America. Okay. All right, Robert, if you'll raise your right hand, you say,
Better put that drink.
yeah, better put your drink in. Okay, right. You are going to get a rose, though, I think.
Baby Ruth.
So that's America. Robert's got a sense of humor even about his enterprise up here, which is good. On my honor, I, Robert Woods.
On my honor, I, Robert Woods.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Before this company.
Before this company.
To support and uphold the Constitution.
To support and uphold the Constitution.
And by the laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce.
By the laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce.
To fulfill the responsibilities.
To fulfill the responsibilities.
As a member of the Board of Directors.
As a member of the Board of Directors.
To the best of my skills. To the best of my skills.
I can't say that. No, best of my skills.
Judgment and ability.
Judgment and ability.
Okay, God bless you. Here you go, Robert. raise your right hand. I, on my honor, I, Charles Newkirk,
I, on my honor, I, Charles Newkirk,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
before this company,
before this company,
this fine group
this
here,
fine group here,
to support and uphold
to support and uphold
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the bylaws
and the bylaws
of the Jensen Beach Chamber
of
of
the
Commerce.
Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce,
And I will fulfill
and I will fulfill
the responsibility
the responsibilities
as a member of the Board of Directors
as a member of the Board of Directors
to the best of my skills,
to the best of my skills,
judgment, and ability.
judgment, and ability.
Okay, God bless you.
God bless you.
Here's your plaque. On my honor, I, Rob Maitland.
On my honor, Your Honor, I, Rob Maitland.
That's why I'm glad to be here. I'm really relaxing. I have had the chance to relax and enjoy myself. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
Before this august company, we're beginning to change it a little bit.
Before this august company.
To support and uphold
To support and uphold.
the Constitution of the the Constitution and laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of
The
Commerce.
Constitution and laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce.
And to fulfill
And to fulfill.
the responsibility
The responsibilities.
as a member of the Board of Directors
As a member of the Board of Directors.
and to the best of my ability,
To the best of my ability.
judgment, and skills.
Judgment and skill.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good. Here you go. Keep that. On my honor, I, Rob Wilson.
On my honor, I, Rob Wilson,
So you can help, you can read it. Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
before this company
before this company
to support and uphold
to support and uphold
the Constitution of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce
the Constitution of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce
and to fulfill the responsibilities
and to fulfill the responsibilities
as a member of the Board of Directors
as a member of the Board of Directors
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
judgment, and
judgment,
skills.
and skills.
And to fulfill the
And
responsibilities
to fulfill the responsibilities
of the office of,
on the office of Secretary,
to the best of my skills,
to the best of my skills and ability.
judgment, and ability.
Judgment and ability.
Okay, God bless you. And to fulfill
And to fulfill,
the responsibilities of the office of
the responsibilities in the office of treasurer.
treasurer. Okay, I'm sorry. That's why you couldn't hit the bucket. You didn't have your glasses on that night.
I don't
Okay.
want to upset Ron or the staff here, but
Okay.
Graham Rudman has come to Jensen Beach.
Okay, here he is. All right. Are you Graham or Rudman? Okay. Okay, are we finished? Oh, to the best of my skills,
To the best of my skills,
judgment, and ability.
judgment, and ability.
Okay, God bless you. You're now the treasurer. Okay. Okay.
To fulfill
The responsibilities
the responsibilities
of the office of,
Vice President
to the best of my skills,
to the best of my skills,
judgment, and ability.
judgment, and ability.
Okay. Well, then, God bless you. There's your- keep that. And raise your right hand. On my honor, I
On my honor, I, Ken DeAngelis,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
before this company
before this company
to support and uphold
to support and
the
uphold
Constitution of the laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce
the Constitution and laws of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce
and to fulfill
and to fulfill
the responsibilities of the office of
the responsibilities of the office of President
to the best of my skills,
to the best of my skills,
judgment, and
judgment, and abilities.
ability. God bless you. I appreciate you.
Judge Cianca said it well about small business. I always like to say you're no one until you've had to meet a payroll. Don't ever call yourself a businessman until you're a small businessman and worry about meeting payroll on a Friday. And that's what we're all here about. Our financial house is in order, and for that I'm happy. All I want to do now is just thank the board members that have made these last 2 years real nice. I have a little gift.
I want to be instrumental in bringing all of our collective talents together and thereby working with you to affect our drive and determination on meaningful ideas and undertakings so as to make Jensen Beach Chamber the foremost chamber on the Treasure Coast. During my presidency, I will not walk in front of you, nor will I walk behind you. But I do ask that you walk with me so that together we may build a better chamber, a better way of life for our community, and a better society for our children. In closing, I would like to leave you with this one thought. If you will just help other people get what they want, you will get out of life everything that you want. Think about that. You will get everything out of life that you want if you will just help other people get what they want. Thank you. And without hesitation, the board unanimously decided to establish a Frank A. Walker Senior Achievement Award that will be given annual. And the first recipient of this annual award is none other than Frank A. Walker, Senior County Commissioner. Please come on up and accept your award.
Frank told me I was going to talk about the 30 years, 1961, the changes, and I only have an hour and a half presentation here on it. I do appreciate it. If you look in the back of your little bulletin, you'll see that I was president of the Chamber of Commerce in 1954, and then I had to stay 55 because no one else would take it, you know. So I was there for 2 years. But it's through the people and the inspiration that you get from a community that tells whether you're going to do for that community or not. In the introduction of Judge Cianca, Ron Rose, you left out one important thing: friend. He has been a friend. And that's how the people of Jensen have been to me. They've been friends. And I have appreciated it. A lot of people will try to do a lot of things to find out what is necessary to be done for Jensen Beach. But the place you want to come to is the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. Be active in it. It's full of people. It's full of honest people who are not looking for something for themselves. They're looking for something for the community. And it's a joy working. Thank you very much. Thanks.
The first award we're giving this year is to the Business Person of the Year.
Madam Past President, you read it.
I get to read it?
Yeah.
Channel 16, August Gabriel.
All right.
The wonderful owner of the station that produces Focus on Jensen Beach. And local programming to the Treasure Coast, which we are very grateful for. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ron.
Volunteer of the Year for 1992 is Rose Cody.
Rose was very instrumental in getting the Historical Museum open and the Rico building.
Hi, Grandpa. Can I come over tomorrow for a swim? Susie, it takes a few days for my electric heat pump to heat the pool. How about next weekend?
Okay, Grandpa.
Hi, Hal, Mr. Compassion here. Well, sure, Susie. We'll see you tomorrow. In fact, bring your friends. We'll have a pool party. When you dare to compare, you'll discover a propane pool heater will heat your pool in hours, not days, and your spa in minutes, not hours. So call today for a free estimate. Try, I say try County Gas.
For children growing up, the world is fresh and new, with loving parents there to guide them and make difficult times easier. That's why thoughtful parents invest in a pre-need trust funeral plan. Makes sense financially, and it lessens everyone's pain at life's most difficult time. Call Acock Funeral Homes, serving the Treasure Coast with 4 locations, to explain their pre-arrangement plan. It's the most thoughtful thing you'll ever do.
Welcome back. We're at the home of Helene DeBrita, past president of the Jensen Beach Garden Club. With me is Helene and Rachel Olson, Beautification Committee Chairman. Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach.
Thank you, Ron. Pleasure to have you here.
Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach.
Thank you, Ron.
Rachel. Helene, your yard is full of native plants. It's a very popular plant in Florida. Why?
Well, in the first place, it's easy to maintain. It was there, always will be. It's always there when you need it.
Because it's native.
Yes, because it's native, and they're wonderful backup plants for shrubbery when you're planting gardens, you know, when you're planting a garden. And then you can plant your others, your drought-tolerant plants and cold resistance in front. And even if something should happen to any of your plants, you always have your natives. And I would say in my garden alone here, we have almost an acre here. 80% of my plants are native, because if they're wild and I haven't even identified them and they don't die and the frost won't kill them, I figure they must be native. So there's many things that we have here. I do have some specimens if you're interested.
Okay, let's look at some of the specimens.
When we're doing some of our beautification around Jensen Beach, people ask us all the time what we would suggest, you know. So let me first show you absolutely a native. One of my favorite of all times. This is a wax myrtle. This can be planted in clumps, or it can be planted as a hedge, as shrubbery, however you want to use this. It grows about 5 feet. I have seen them 5 feet, but the usual is around 4 feet. They have little purple berries on them. They spread out at quite a depth and a breadth to them, and they're very beautiful. This is always one of my favorites as a native. This is pure native. Now here is another that I simply adore. This is a tree fern. This grows on the cabbage palms. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that is very nice.
I have an entire tree in the back that they can make a picture of if they like, because it's absolutely fantastic. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
It's growing all over my cabbage palms. And of course, I must say, since I have 21 cabbage palms, I must say that I'm particularly fond of cabbage palms, which is a sable palm. And I do have other specimens. This is a golden rain tree here. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
Uh-huh. And this is a beautiful one here. This is a paradise. I'll get this thing out. Got so many plants.
Oh, there we have it.
This is it. And this you see right back of me here, you'll see the paradise tree. I planted this 2 years ago. I bought it from the Native Plant Society, and it has grown this much. It was just about 2 feet high. And it's really a beautiful, glossy, it stays this way. It does not have a bloom, but it's a very beautiful tree. Let's see what else we have here.
What do we have down here in front?
Now we have here one of your favorites, Ron.
Yeah, there's some of those are in the planters in downtown Jensen
First
Beach.
time I ever met you, you were pulling these out of my garden. Do you remember around there? And I gave you some cuttings. This is the firecracker plant. Regardless of what you have in your garden, you must have the firecracker, because they're always colorful. They bloom year-round, and they're cold resistant and drought tolerant. They're very nice. And this, of course, is another favorite for cold. This is cold resistant and drought tolerant. This is a pittosporum.
Okay.
Now this is not a native, however we call them natives here, but it is a native of Japan. And if you plant these together, here is the
variegated.
The variegated. This makes a beautiful arrangement.
Right.
We have those in the islands downtown, I think.
Yep.
And this, of course, this is the common periwinkle. That it requires no fertilizer. You don't plant them, they just come up. And what could be more beautiful than the periwinkle? They grow just like the lilies of the field.
My husband calls them weeds.
Your
My husband calls them weeds.
Really? But they're beautiful.
They are.
There is something else that I like. This is a white penta, and this is a purple, I guess you would call it penta. This is to attract butterflies. If you want to have a nature garden, which I do, I have 29 raccoons. I have.
Well, we just saw a butterfly fly by here just a second ago.
Right, you saw it. Well, plant the penta, and you can see that they are very beautiful. They come in the purple and the white.
Well, the Jensen Beach Garden Club has been in existence for 41 years. Now, they've had many projects, and of course, we're at the present time, we are working on the Lanford Park. We have planted many trees there and many bushes. Now we have problems of the upkeep of these trees and bushes because of the lack of the park helpers, lack of money. So it's up to the Jensen Beach members to weed and trim and care for these plants.
And you all do a beautiful job.
We need all the help that we can get.
Well, we'll be talking about membership here in a little bit, but you just completed the Gilbert's House of Refuge project.
No, it hasn't been completed yet. We've been waiting for a new wall to be built, but we recently found out that we're not getting that new wall, so we're going to go ahead with more plantings and hope to complete it very shortly.
Well, listen, thank you both for being on Focus on Jensen Beach, and when we return, we'll be talking to more members of the Jensen Beach Garden Club. And while you're watching the next commercials, we're going to be taking a break because Helene is a gracious hostess, and we're drinking pineapple juice. So we'll see you in a minute.
Make Stewart Business Systems your headquarters for all your equipment needs, from desktop facsimile to plain paper facsimile, from desktop copiers to full copier systems, computers, printers, typewriters, and more. Of course, Stewart Business Systems provides a full line of supplies. Professional on-site services, Stewart Business Systems is locally owned and operated. Visit our showroom at North Shore Plaza or call 692-2100. Collecting and making porcelain dolls is rapidly becoming one of the world's leading hobbies. Doll lovers can make their dreams come true at Doll Makings. Doll Makings offers a full stock of porcelain greenware, painted and unpainted bisque kits, ready-to-assemble doll kits, and dolls at every stage of completion. Doll Makers holds open workshops so you can choose the days and hours most convenient to your schedule. Doll Makings is located in Port St. Lucie at 9116 South US 1 in Eastport Plaza. Call 335-7500.
Irene, You are concentrating your efforts on the Junior Garden Club members.
Right.
Let's talk to our viewers a little bit about what that is.
That's my favorite subject and my favorite program of the Garden Club. We started in 1982 with our junior gardeners and with one class at the Jensen Beach Elementary School. That was under Mrs. Burke, who was the principal at that time, and Mrs. Chauncey. Now we have 6 classes of 3rd graders in our junior gardener group. And this is under Mrs. Kalman, the assistant principal, who helps us with that. We meet once a month, and we have different programs for the children. We're particularly teaching them about environment and protecting their community and the water and that sort of thing. We have meetings each month with different people, and the one coming up the 29th will be the seed planting project. We will be planting flowering rain tree seeds for the children. We furnish all the seeds, all the soil and everything, and they do the planting. Take them home in their little, we save the newspaper covers, you know, that you get in the morning. We save those, and that's our little greenhouse.
Their little greenhouse.
Our little greenhouse. And then another project that we do, we have the Power and Light people from come and give us a program on the manatees.
Membership, anyone that's interested in the plants and flower arranging and things that are normal garden club affairs. The main thing is women working together to beautify Jensen Beach and to learn. It's an educational input. We share with each other, you know, information that we have. And I'd like to ask people out there, if you are interested, to call me, and I'd be glad to get information about our club to you at 334-6905. And we'd be very happy. We meet every 3rd Wednesday of the month at the Women's Association on Sugar Hill Boulevard. And it's a very good learning experience, plus a nice social experience that we have. So we'd like to invite your viewers to be sure and inquire about us, and we'd be more than happy to give them all the information they need.
Well, let's give them the phone number one more time.
All right, it's 334-6905.
Okay, great. Now, Sarah, you've been a member of the Garden Club for quite a while. How do you like it?
I like it just fine. I think it's great that we are able to encourage people to have a plant in their house. Could be their beginning. They do not have to have a large garden. They can have a small garden, maybe like a violet or something like that. Also, that we are encourage our youth to learn more about the environment and to appreciate things. And I think also the school is tying in with this. And it's a great thrill to be with members, and we need more members to carry out our project to help others in beautifying our environment.
Ron, this is out of Rachel Olson's garden. This is for you.
Well, thank you.
You know, you've been talking about the pineapple plants, and we do want to still tell you that you have an invitation to plant pineapples in Langford Park, if you like.
Oh, great, great.
All the little garden over there that we donated to the senior citizens, they never used it. That's still available if you want to use it, and we plant a pineapple garden.
Right,
this
great.
is the beginning, okay?
All right, thanks.
The pineapple is yours also.
Well, thank you.
And for your pineapple festival, this is a very good beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Rachel, and thank you, members of the Garden Club, and I know you'll get some members.
Thank you for joining us today.
All right, thanks a lot. We'll see you next week.